Hey, it's Professor Barrett here. I'm gonna do a series on the Google Ad Grants thing. It's a wonderful program. It's 10,000 a month in AdSense. Plus, they give you access to the workspace, which is really useful. Allows you to create emails, have a lot of storage, but it's a bit tricky. I have a PhD in computer science, and we made some mistakes. So, what I'm going to do is make a series of our experience with Google Ad Grants. So, if you're a nonprofit, you don't make the same mistakes that we made. We made a mistake. We got deactivated for a while. It took us a long time to get compliant, to understand exactly what they wanted us to do. So I'm going to go through a series here of, this one right now as well, Introduction to Ad Grants, uh, and just step by step of what we're doing in order to stay compliant with Google. And staying compliant with Google is important because it'll actually help your nonprofit. Basically, Google wants to make sure that it's a legit nonprofit and you're doing good. But they want a lot of evidence here on your website that that's true, that you're not just leading somebody to a spam site, but you're doing something for your cause. However, technically, it's not trivial. And so, what we're going to do, in fact, on this page here, which I'll put in the description of the YouTube video, we came up with a checklist. Does our website do this? 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 That's a fairly extensive checklist. And it's not, it's so long and so many things you have to do. It's not so easy. So we're going to talk to you about what you need to do, and at least from our perspective, our understanding. We are not speaking for Google. We're speaking from our own experience of working with the program, how we use AI tools, which I think you kind of have to use when you have this many requirements to help make sure you're compliant. We're also going to talk about why we made the web choices we did. Google wants to make sure that your website is fast, it's compliant, it's serving things, it doesn't get page errors. So it's worth using a platform like Vercel, other web tools which give you more control, including what's called edge computing. What edge computing means is people are serving web pages from the closest location to a request as opposed to a centralized server. So we're going to talk about how we make pages, why we make pages in Vercel and React, how we set up our website. All of the code for our website you can just download and use. We'll make a lot of videos on Vercel and doing these things. But what they really want is they want transparency, transparency, transparency. What are you about? Who are you? Da 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 da. And if you don't do that, they'll do what they did with us, which is deactivate you. Not because we weren't trying to do it. We just didn't understand what exactly they wanted. You have to have a privacy policy, a cookie policy, terms that this isn't required. But I think it's a good idea that we just made a checklist of, what does Google want from us in terms of our website, how we do donations, making sure donations are secure, all that kind of stuff. So this will probably be a fairly long series because this isn't a trivial thing, and that's sort of why we're making this series. So you don't make, if you're a nonprofit, the mistakes that we made. So this is going to be the series. We're just going to, go through a video by video on our experience with Google Ad Grants, and hopefully that'll help you if you're a nonprofit who are trying to do something with Google Ad Grants. So again, do the like, share, subscribe thing if you found this useful.